Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I was planning to do a different type of video reaction for this weekend. I like to upload at least one video on the weekend. And I had something else planned for this weekend. And sure enough, this snuck up on me today. I am filming this today on July 31st, the last day of July. And I was scrolling through Instagram, and sure enough, Epica did not disappoint. Epica did not disappoint me because the last reaction I mentioned that I hope they release any more, concert footage from what they did with the AFAS, the Synergy concert, and sure enough, they wishes were granted to me. I was just like, yes. So I will do a first time reaction to Unleash, even though we all know the song very well. But you know how Epica is, they love to switch it up on the score, on the musical score aspect. So let's see what new, refresh style of this song is gonna sound like. Just in case. You know how you guys know that I cry all the time? I got my tissues ready. Just in case if I start bawling, crying, and getting very emotional, I have it ready. I'm ready, excited. So, yes, it will be a first time reaction to this particular song and video because I know the song, I'm very much aware of it, but let's see what Epica has in store for us. So, let's get to it. I can't wait. So let's sit back, relax, and listen to Epica Unleash the Symphonic Synergy concert. So let's do this. It got me again. It got me again. Oh man. It was a good one. It was definitely a good one. Why did it happen again? No, but it's a good feeling. It's a very good feeling that I have. It was fantastic. I just can't. Let me take this off. Oh, shoot. It's so freaking hot here. I'm filming this and it's weather is terrible and I'm scorching hot. But it was fantastic. It was just a this opening did not disappoint me at all. It was definitely fantastic from the beginning, just the simplicity of the start of the music with Simone's with the orchestra, hitting those each of their instruments so lightly, so at pace, very soft, ambient, almost like an intimate moment between the orchestra as well as Simone, and just to see the many different faces of the crowd, like this concert was not just a normal concert that you attend in a heavy metal show. I mean, I'm saying this is because, in all sincerity, with everything that I've seen so far from their footage from this particular concert and or any other concert, they are giving you is an experience. Their concerts are an experience for you to not just the internal part of making you feel good, feeling light, elevated. It's more of coming into their world and just experiencing what they have to offer you, and it's not just getting a band together playing some good amazing tunes and then, having a night. It's more of you come in, I could see the faces of the audience. Even the one point that somebody was about to cry, and and when I saw that, I was just like, I'm going with you on this one. But it's just like you could feel the emotions. Everybody was just like in unison in that arena, that venue, concert venue. It's just like you see how everybody was just experiencing something beyond music. And that's what I enjoy doing this type of reaction, because after all, not only I get emotional and start crying, but it's just the experience of beyond the music. Now I took it back because I had to cut a portion of the video because of the fact that um I couldn't stop it in time. So it jumped into a different song. So I was just like, no, taking it back. So I took it back to the beginning. And I'm gonna stop along the way and share the different aspects of each of their performance in its entirely, how wonderful this song has been refreshed for all of us. Alrighty, so let's get to it. Let me put my glasses back because I'm sure I look like a mess. Oh man. Alright, let's do this again. I just love how Cohen was adding the synthesizer sound, but adding the strings very softly. Like it was almost like a suspense moment that you know that you were going to go into a set, like I said, a very different world experience of this particular song in their journey. And I just love how they started so simple in the beginning, and then it's just them and Simone. Nothing with the flashy as of yet, but I just love how simple the start of this song was. when they added that bit of Celtic, I was like, oh my God, I like that little bit right there. It's just like it got me so happy all of a sudden. And then when I heard that, I was like, you should have seen that reaction, and I'm sure you'll take it back and you'll see me like I got really happy all of a sudden because again, I mentioned it various times over and over and over again how much I love the sound of Celtic in a song. Doesn't matter what kind of song it is. I don't care what the band is, but just to hear the mere sound like that, it just added so much like joy in my heart. So I just love that piece.
Now there's a haze pushing me sideways and leaving me nothing to guide, taking me back, locking me cold in disparity. Where was I meant to be? I feel I'm lost in a dream.
Simone sounded fantastic doing this piece. She, and I'm going to say this with a lot of sincerity because with the various clips that I've seen her from her evolution from the beginning with Epica to now, she always had a fantastic voice, but I just love how her voice has matured over the years. It's it's really hard for any singer to maintain their voice in such a properly trained way that I've seen various singers throughout the decades how their voice deteriorated over time. And, and to for her to continuously do it year after year after year after year and how her voice, at the beginning she sounded great, when she in her younger years in her 20s, but it still sounded a little immature. And don't take it like I'm insulting her because as a person who has done singing in the past, as me as a person from, growing up in my years, and with the various different singing training that I had in my youth as well as, as an adult, you can hear how fresh, innocent sound towards the beginning, but as you get older, sometimes it could go either way. Sometimes you could go to a point that you lose the not only the sound of, of the notes that you know how to do as a musician, and especially taking care of your instrument, which is your voice. It could go either way. It could get deteriorated over time, and sometimes it's natural factor that is, you get sick, you get older, and things start falling apart. But with her, she has maintained her voice, not only sounding the sweet, innocent side that she started at the beginning, but she matured. It's basically she became the fine wine in music. Like she has maintained strong, and it's not like she is falling apart. And I'm sure she has days that she's not well vocally because, after all, we all get sick. We all seen it, with singers, even with Floor, that, as Floor Jensen has gone through, especially the last few months of Nightwish touring, that not only be dealing with pregnancy, but also at the same token, with her complications with her health, sometimes it's a little rough on the vocal because, you have your body, working overtime. But with her, yes, she went through little challenges here and there, but as she's gotten older now, you hear it. It's matured. It's more ripe. It's more like she's giving you a little extra something, something to go with it. That's why I just love how she sounds in this performance. She sounds more mature as a singer, and I just love it.
Long for the day I can be myself when I'm free. When my soul is set, release myself forever. I live no regret to be free.
explosion, that like the way it meant to be, like if you're gonna, I'm free, you just have that explosion, like woof. And then it's like they got the party started in that concert. And I just love how the intensity just exploded. Not just only with the visuals of the lighting and the pyro, but just with her energy, like I mentioned before, the maturity of her voice, she just like amplified it extra. And to go along with the orchestra, she just like exploded as a singer, a very wonderful singer, mature singer, and just shining at that moment. That's why, like, when I saw that when happening, it literally gave me goosebumps because of the fact that I just love how the energetic feeling happened, and you can see it through everybody's face. At first, they were like, "It's coming, it's coming. What's gonna happen next?" And then when it happened, it's just like everybody lost their minds, like, oh, cool, wow, And so just to see that, it just solidifies what I just said. It's just like she has become such more than just a singer in a metal band, It's just like she amplified herself more than an artist, and it just shows here, especially on this start of this music for that concert. It just solidifies her as being this wonderful artist that people love and adore.
Release myself
When I saw that person, this lady, I believe she was a lady. Let me see if I can bring it back a little bit. I'm sure it's either a woman or a guy, but when this person started crying, I was just like, I'm gonna cry with you. Don't worry, I'm with you on this one. But it was just such an emotional experience that, they just gave everyone. It was just like you could tell, like I said, it's an experience. It's just like, you're gonna feel so many emotions happening at that moment. And it was just like a wonderful feeling.
Time is just a concept and always the first thing to fade. Agony and weakness, nothing we can ever evolve. Here's a cruel that break us, bringing on decay and despair. Awareness and perception, something we can never report. No one to blame, fate's only random. It's nothing we'll ever explain, so it remains. Proud as I'm meant to be, I feel I'm lost in a dream. Long for the day and be myself, free. When will all be released? It's not the way it should be. Yearning again to be myself and free. When my soul is
I love when they elevated this part of the song, like it just went higher. And just the emotions, I felt the emotions going through that whole that whole concert venue, and how, like everybody, every single person, and even the orchestra, because I'm also paying attention to the orchestra, how they're playing, because of the fact that, yeah, they are very much a very tight group. But I can tell that everybody's having a wonderful time, because, it's really hard to be sitting there playing instruments on songs that you probably practiced over a year. But the thing is, just to get the energy and the feeling that everybody's having in that venue, enjoying the experience, it is something very surreal. And I definitely could understand that, because when you're standing there performing, you're just trying to get through the music, but also making sure everything is tight together and in unison. And that, I said to you way too many times before, that I've seen concerts that are not like that. Not here in the States. And I've seen concerts from various acts that, um a lot of American metalheads, that even the upcoming ones, they don't really have it together as tight as I wish they can. And it's not their fault, because it's just the circumstance of, whatever they're going through personally as a band. But just the dedication alone, it's really short. It runs short in my part of the country. So for me to see something like this, it's really beyond like perfection to me. And that, to me, that's why I keep doing these reactions. It's not so much to get the popular views in my channel, but I really appreciate good music. And even it has to be metal music. I'm very particular what I want to listen in my playlist. And so to me, when I hear stuff like that, that really solidifies that how good of an artist they are. I just love how everybody, especially mostly the women that are just banging their heads, like, getting really into the mood of the music and just feeling the moment. I love it. I just love the energy. And it's like, like I said, it is something that you rarely see that in most concerts. And just to see them, everybody having a wonderful time, it just shows how wonderful of an experience they're having that night. I ended it right there because, like I said, my video cut at that moment. But what to say is, yes, I was not disappointed. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to hear, and I'm writing it down now just so in case. Because like I said, I was not planning to do this. I just saw this pop up on, and I didn't even write it down. So, Symphonic Synergy. I just hope at some point Epica adds these songs from this concert into their playlist in Spotify, because I think they were fantastic here, and I really enjoy this whole thing. Like, I quite enjoyed the last few videos that they've done in this concert. I'm still planning to do the mask the other one. I can't even remember it. Oh my God, that is embarrassing. Dance Macabre. I'm planning to do the concert one, but that I'm gonna leave it for Halloween. I think it deserves to be watched in that time, in that week. So I'm planning to do that one. But anything else that pops up, I'm definitely gonna keep bringing it on because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It left me really happy. I got me all emotional, all in my feels. And one more thing I wanted to point out, what I mentioned about Floor Jensen, please don't take it as me, attacking her. But I'm just stating as people who are very mature on their talking about regarding how singers and how the years over evolving when it comes to their singing from the time they're youth till now. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of maturity, and I've loved to, I had, and I have seen a lot of the concert footage that she has done in the quite a few festivals that she has done, and I've seen the ones with Marco too. So, she's still a fantastic vocalist, and her, just like Simone, you know, when you go through challenges as you get older, it's a little hard. But to maintain the voice and giving it that energy and, and singing it in not just in a youthful manner, because you could see the evolution of these women, how they have evolved from the time they're in their early 20s, and to see them evolve as artists that are very good at this time. It's very impressive because, like I said, sometimes when you see artists singing and they will break down, and especially a lot of a lot of the artists here in the States, they don't have that voice that they once had just because of the environmental factors of how they're not taking care of themselves. But just to see women like Simone and Flora and just mature and really adding the element of, of a mature singer and artist in this time of year, it just shows the amount of dedication they have for themselves and the art of the music. And so that's basically I wanted you guys to take away with these comments that I mentioned because it's not an attack, but it's just a mere observation of how I've seen people use their instrument, which is their voice, and how you know dedication and also making sure you stay healthy plays a major factor in maintaining the art of the music. So anyway, so that is pretty much it. I think I blabbered enough. And so, if you are new to the channel, you are very, very much welcome to subscribe. If you have any comments regarding about the music reaction that I just did today, drop a comment. You guys know I'll be responding. And also, be looking out for more Epica because there was quite a few other videos that they put out and I still haven't even touched it. So there'll be more to come. So thank you again for everyone for tuning in. And I will catch you guys soon on the next music reaction, Laura A. Music Corner. Bye.